If you want to win back your wife and rebuild a good relationship with her, here are 3 steps that will help you. 1. Remove the emotional defense that she's built around herself. 2. Make her feel attraction towards you. 3. Get closer to her. Let's start with step 1. One of the main problems that hinders the seduction and return of the ex is the negative expectations formed by her during the marriage and parting period. She has a picture in her head that if she comes back to you, she will be unhappy again. Apart from the good emotions that she will feel in the relationship, there will be many unpleasant ones as well. That's what she's trying to avoid as much as she can. Therefore, attempts to return her while ignoring this fact are often unsuccessful. To get your wife back, you need to create positive expectations in her head from your new relationship. Then she will be greatly attracted to you. What can help you? She's not expecting another relationship with the same man she left. She already knows him very well and knows what to expect. But if the ex-husband changes and gets better, then the relationship with him can be very different. It seems like a simple concept, but there are pitfalls. 1. After many disappointments and broken trust, it's hard for a woman to believe the man again. Solution: show a lot of evidence and examples that you really have changed. Don't say that you plan to change and things will be different, but do actually change and show her this through social media, her surroundings, and special messages. You can find examples in our book, Get Your Wife Back, by following the link below this video. 2. Actually change. Solution: make a list of necessary changes and really work on it without ignoring problems. 3. You need to change not in an abstract way, but in those areas that were the key reasons for your breakup. To do that, at the very least, they need to be properly identified. Solution: I recommend using the technique of the last 10 fights that you had. Just write down all of the grievances that she mentioned during fights and try to find something in common in them. It often happens that 8 out of 10 fights have the same reason. For example, the husband didn't appreciate his wife enough, or he worked too much. For more details about the reason for the breakup, see other videos on our channel. 4. A woman can have a lot of resentment and anger. It is not easy for her to forgive a man and give up revenge. Solution: well, at least you can ask for forgiveness for what happened. And you shouldn't do this in an attempt to get her back, but to minimize the tension between you. If you've already asked for forgiveness, you don't have to say the same thing 10 times over. Usually, that doesn't work. Now, let's move on to the next step on the path of getting your ex back. Step 2. Making her feel attraction towards you. One of the main reasons for separation is that over time, the wife loses sexual attraction towards her husband. She no longer feels the spark that was once there. She starts to miss those feelings and begins to think about finding a new man. So, if you want to seduce your ex and restore the relationship, the first thing to do is to reignite the attraction inside her. A great way to do that is to make her smile, laugh, and feel happy every time she's around you. When she smiles and laughs next to you, it makes it difficult to stay negative. She lets down her guard and is more open to communication. If you want your ex back, flirting with her is a prerequisite. Flirt with her. Let her laugh and smile when talking to you. It's a better tactic than trying to logically convince her to come back. Flirting helps a woman feel attracted, and the fact that you are not trying desperately to convince her to come back increases her cravings. She starts to wonder, why am I suddenly so attracted to him? Why do I miss him? Why do I feel this way? Many men make the mistake of thinking that flirting with their ex is wrong. Then, when they meet with her, instead of using humor to help her relax and open up, the man remains serious and tries to talk logically about getting back together, or pressures her. If she feels uncomfortable, tense, and distant, she will naturally focus on all the negative things about you and your relationship. However, when she laughs, smiles, and feels attractive, she relaxes and starts focusing on what she likes about you and on the good times you once shared. So don't be serious. Just flirt and help her feel attracted to you again. Of course, there is a place and time to be serious in a relationship, but when a man tries to seduce his ex, he has to make her relax to the point that she feels comfortable around him, getting her to let her guard down. I would like to recommend a great website where I found a lot of information on how to get a wife back. Take a look. xback.how/w. Step 3. Getting closer. If you aroused your ex-wife's sexual attraction during your meeting through flirting and humor to create sexual tension by being emotionally stronger and making her feel feminine, your ex will give you signs that she's more open towards you. Now, you have to take the initiative and start touching her. If she responds well to touches, they can become more intimate. As you get closer, you can move on to embraces and kissing. Let her see that it will be fun to catch up in the matters of sex. Once you have started hugging and kissing, do not make the mistake of becoming too serious or entering into deep discussions about the relationship. After all the efforts you've made, it would be foolish to get her back to the negative memories and emotions of your relationship. When she has a choice in her head whether or not to have a great time right here and now, it's easy to make. When she is forced to think about making another very important decision of her life, she will have to get back to thinking and weight things. Don't make her flip that switch. If you can, try to get sex after a meeting like this. Sex speeds up the reconciliation process. It doesn't fix everything, but it's one part of getting back together that you need to include along the way, not just act as a friend. If this rapid rapprochement does not work, don't be upset. Continue to arrange such meetings, showing positive changes and getting closer to her. You can find more detailed instructions with tactics, psychological techniques, and message templates that you can write to your ex-wife by following the link to our site below this video. If you have questions, please write them in the comments section and I'll be happy to answer them. Like and follow our channel. It will help us create more content. Good luck getting her back.